Okay, guys, just like you guys have known that I love using the trend trading strategy. Okay, we actually made some setup yesterday, and we will be checking out the setup and see how this setup is actually going right now. Okay, so this is very, very important, and of course, this will help you to learn one or two things from this particular strategy. So, if you are willing to make profitable trades on daily basis, then you need to watch this video to the end so that you will have a better understanding of how it works, how you can implement it on your own, and of course, even without checking out my signals. And if you want to have access to my signal channel, you can join the Telegram channel. You will benefit from that. It is 100% free. Okay. So before I go fully into it, in case you are joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And of course, if you love this content, kindly give me a follow right now, like this video, and share this video with friends and family. Okay. If you have any question, you can drop your question down there in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. Okay. Let's go straight into what we have right here. So, like I said, it is important for you to understand this strategy so that you can be having profitable trades on daily basis. Okay, I will be using 15 minutes in today's video 15-minute time frame in today's video on all the charts. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, so yesterday I actually analyzed this particular asset called Gain X 1200 for the past 2 days. This had been the movement of the charts within this channel. Okay, so and I said if it breaks out above, because it was going up yesterday, so I said it will go up to the upper part of the chart, and if it breaks out above it, we will have the opportunity to buy more. Okay, so you can see it went far above it. Okay, far above it, and of course that's a huge one. And how did we get to know that this has been going within this channel for a while? If you should notice, went up, came down, went up, came down, went up again, but this time around broke out above it to buy more. Okay, so when there is a breakout, then definitely it will definitely go in that direction for a while. That is the beauty of trend trading strategy. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, now let's check out Ganex 999. The last one we checked was Ganex 1200. Okay, for Ganex 999 yesterday, this actually started a downtrend right from here. Okay, so I said if it's unable to break out above this resistance, then we should experience a downtrend. And of course, I drew out this trend line just to patch up this point and to let us know that once it gets to the trend line, it is either it bounce back or probably it breaks out below the trend lines. You can see when it got there, follow forward, bounce back, and of course came back to break out below it. It broke out below it at the first place, but went back at the pullback above the trend line and came back down again to break out below it this time around, and it was for real. So it broke out and sold for a very long time. So if you had followed the instruction, you would have milked the market also right from there. Okay, so you can see went back up, and of course it's buying right now. So we expect it to get to this spot. So our main target is somewhere here. Okay, so this is more of a buying opportunity than a selling opportunity. Now let's check out the next 1200. Okay, the next 1200, this is the setup we had yesterday. Also, I also took my time to when it was going on downtrend, got to this support zone, tried to go on uptrend. So if you should notice, it has tried it out at this point, but didn't get above this. Also at this point, didn't get above this, so I had to draw the trend line to catch up the points. Okay, and I said once it gets to the trend line, we are most likely to have a pullback at that point again, or probably it breaks out above it. If you should notice, it broke out above it and it is still buying. So this is still, and okay, I also gave us this signal that if it breaks out above it, we should expect it to get to this horizontal line. As you can see, it got to the horizontal line, and of course it has gone above that. So the next level where it should get to is this spot. this particular points, guys. So, and if it breaks out from there, then we can now be targeting this region. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, so this is still buying at the moment, so you guys can take advantage of it. Now let's see more, guys. Let's see more. This is Paynex 999. Paynex 999. I also analyze this particular asset, and of course, I mean, the market actually got to the resistance zone and wasn't able to break out from there. So right before us, we saw it switching from an uptrend into a downtrend, and we got a sell signal. So right from there, where we got the sell signal, I gave us an entry point at this point. We can see it, and I put the stop loss just above the resistance zone where it's turned around. Okay, so I gave us a stop loss at that point, and of course, if you should notice, I also gave us our TP at this point. Okay, because here is also a support region which it's possible for it to respect it when it's get there. So you can see it's taking its time, but as you can see, this is giving us more profit at the moment because this is spikes trading on the pin X. Okay, so if you had been in the market, then you should be in profit right now. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, so and definitely it might be heading towards this direction. Okay, I will advise you can always trail it down. Okay, adjust the stop loss to somewhere here while it is going down. So in case you want to lock up some of the profit, or probably you allow it to go down more than this, probably when it gets to somewhere here, then you can now adjust your stop loss to lock up some of the profit. Okay, so you should take note of that. Okay, so this is so cool, guys. I'm really happy that we are able to do this together. So with your trading tool, you can always, I mean, with this custom made indicator, you can always set your trading activities up easily. All you just need to do, wait for the turnaround, and at this point we are the turnaround switching from an uptrend into a downtrend from this resistance zone. So once you get your entry points, set your entry points, put your stop loss, and of course allow it to play. It might take some time, but so far you are going to have a positive result, then you are good with it. Okay, so that is how it works, guys. Here is another one, just where we are saying it. This actually started from here. So if you had wanted to go into the trade at this point, when it gave us a buy signal, I mean switching from a downtrend to an uptrend and a buy signal, then you should have come in around there and put your stop loss somewhere here. But we didn't know when this started, but this actually got to this region and had a pullback. And right here, I drew a trend line to let us know that once it breaks out above it, then it's going to buy. You can see it broke out above it, and of course gave us, I mean, switch from this because it's meant to go on downtrend, but it switched from downtrend to an uptrend. Okay, so this should have been our entry point, and of course right from there, although we don't expect this trade to go too far because it is not from a major support zone. Right from there, we can set our stop loss somewhere here and see if we can milk the market till this region. Okay, this happened to be my target, this resistance zone. Okay, and you can see it achieved this target easily and even went above it. Okay, so that is it. That is how beautiful the trading tool can be. Okay, so let's see this. This is another setup I did yesterday for FX volume 20. The last one we checked out was FX volume 80. So this is FX volume 20. So this actually got to the support region and it was playing around here. So we quickly checked it out and see. I mean, like I used to tell you, forex is more about waiting than trying to get the profit. Okay, if you want to get the profit, then you need to learn to wait. Okay, so we had to wait for it to switch from a downtrend into an uptrend because this shows that it has gotten to a major support zone. Except if it breaks up from there, that is when it's going to sell more. Okay, but it switched from a downtrend into an uptrend at this point, and of course we got a buy signal. So we put our entry point because it happened right, I mean, just before, I mean, it happened, um it already happened before we actually saw it. Okay, so we put our entry point at this point where we met it, and of course put our stop loss somewhere here. Check it out after playing around, and of course it's in big profit at the moment. Okay, and this should be our TP. TP here, so already it has gotten to the TP. Okay, although this is still going to buy more, but the movement is a bit slow, so that is why I had to put this TP at this high. Okay, so this is very, very important, and it achieved it already. Okay, so that is how very you can see that the trend trading strategy is one of the best strategy you can actually take advantage of and milk it. Okay, just like we have it in PNX 999, it is still selling, guys. You can see. So our setup is still there, still moving. We expect it to get to this region, and of course you can also use your stop loss to trail it down so far you are in enough profit till it gets to this region. In short, if I'm going to use stop loss to trail it down, I will not even close it at this point, because if it breaks out from here, I expect it to get to the spots. Okay, so this is very, very important. So you guys can always take advantage of this opportunity and be in control of your trading activities, be in control of your money, decide what you want to achieve with your money. Okay, so this is very, very important. I will be stopping right there. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash. If you have any question at all, kindly drop your question down there in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. Watch out for my next video. Until then, God bless you.